Yo, I want to make a quick video on this is a topic that International Passport talked about on one of his channels. He talked about Team Asia versus Team Latina was better, and I feel like a lot of guys made good points on both sides, and I actually like both sides. I like Team Asia and Team Latina, but bruh, it's like we got to keep it 100, bro. I'm talking like specifically here in America, and this might even apply to their prospective country to a degree, but like specifically here in America, bro, you gotta be a damn fool unless you in a diverse area where shit is diverse. Bro, you have to be a damn fool to be Team Asia, bro. Like, come on, fam. One, they usually have the bodies that our brother wants. Team Latina, they curvy as shit, bro. What can I say? And I'm not saying there aren't any curvy Asian women, but they still got a long way to go in terms of like the curviest. And I don't even mind petite. I like that too. But a lot of brothers out here like them thick. And Latinas usually have that body type naturally. Some of these Asian chicks, they got it. They got to work out for it. Latinas don't even got to do that. They naturally have it. Culturally, I think Latinas would be better for black men. I feel like you can connect more with a Latina than you can with an Asian female. You know, even though I'm into a lot of that culture, Asian culture, like the animes and stuff, the martial arts and other stuff, like when it comes to that energy, I feel like for the most part, black men, just generally speaking, I'm not talking about all black men, but like average. The average brother will be able to relate more to a Latino chick because there's that connection with our culture. A lot of Latinos have African ancestry, right? Some of them don't want to admit it, but some of them do acknowledge that. So that's that. That's that connection, because deep down, subconsciously, when we see a Latina or we're around them, we look at them as one of us. Self-consciously, we look like they one of us. Self-consciously, it's just instinctively in us to view them that way. That's why when they going around saying the N-word stuff, my nigga, we don't even trip. Like, there's nothing, like, there's no pulse in us when they say it, compared to like a white person say it, and it's just raging pulse inside of us. We just get heated for some reason. So that's that connection, and that's that cooperation. A lot of brothers get cooperation from the Latinas. Like, they actually let you be the man and stuff, and then they'll cater to you, and they'll make sure you fed, just that and the third. So cooperation, and then basic reciprocation, bruh. A lot of these brothers on International Passport, I like them, but it be times where they just don't keep it a buck. They don't talk about the other side of the conversation. And International Passport, he was about to say it. He was about to call out the other side, because he was going through his little heartache with this Asian girl he was dealing with in the UK. And she was like from Japan, but she went to the UK. She already got messed up by Western society. I can argue that it wasn't even Western society. She was always like that. Ain't no way you just go off the grip that fast. That's unquality chicks. It's some chicks in these other countries that be on that bullshit too. It ain't just Western society. I'm not gonna blame every single thing on Western society, because Like the Chinese man, well, I found out that damn the Chinese women down there in China, bro, they super high payers. It's super competitive down there because it's more men than women. So the women they'll flex as if they don't need the men because they look at themselves as the prize. You have to cater to me. A lot of these men, they just go to another country and get a woman. They be going to the Ukraine, get a white woman, bro. I ain't gonna hate on that. They gotta do what they gotta do. Look, I think they should replace this bitch. I think Asian men in general should just replace this bitch. If you ain't gonna act right, hey, I'm getting with the Latina or I'm gonna get with this white girl. But back to reciprocation. Like, there's basic reciprocation. Let's keep it a buck, bruh. You get weight, like as a black man, even as a man of color, but specifically as a black man, you get way more reciprocation from Latino women than you can from an Asian woman. No matter where you at, either you in Latin America or here in America or other places in Western side like Britain or Europe or Canada. It's like you get reciprocation. You don't have to worry about the other stuff that might play a part into your experience with certain women. Which again, international passport, he was about to call it out, but he just didn't do it. He called out the fact that, there's certain groups of women that worship white men, but that's it. He didn't go into like further details. And let's just keep it a buck. He's talking about Asian women because a lot of them worship white men. When you dealing with the Latino woman, you don't have to deal with that. You don't have to worry about that. Them going out here and worshiping white men, having anti-blackness, thinking that you're at the bottom and shit, and they gotta go get a white dude so they can get some status and get higher up in the social hierarchy. You don't got to worry about that shit. Bro, they choosing up on the brothers. You don't even have to tell me that, bro. I've been seeing this shit since high school. Maria out here choosing up on the brother. Consuela out here. No. Yes. They choosing up, bro. Damn, even the older ones choosing up. They'll choose up on a young bro. On a young bro, if a young brother shoot his shot. Cause I was thinking about shooting my shot at this older Latino lady, and she looked like she was giving me some choosing signals. But like, damn, I'm trying to get with a young bro, and she didn't look bad. I bet you if I shot my shot, I could have got it. You don't got to worry about white worship, and you ain't got to worry about colorism, even though that is like to a degree of colorism issues in Latin society, where the lighter Hispanics are getting propped up over the darker Hispanics. But it's not as blatant as it is in Asian society. Look, I ain't gonna lie, I like Lin and my Yuko and them, but bro, let's keep it a bug. Like, all you gotta do is be black. Just be black, and you can get it. Just shoot your shot. Hey, if she ain't reciprocating, just go to the next, bro. Ain't like you gotta approach like 12 different Latino bitches just to get one out of the 12. Like, you can probably get half of them out of the 12 to reciprocate. That's how good we got it here with these Latinos. And that's just in America. I'm talking about specifically in America, bro. You can't really do that with these Asian bitches, bro. They're not reciprocating like that. They either stay with their own men or they choose up on some white men. And they date out more than any ethnic group of women in this country, even men, more than ethnic men. And most of them they choosing white men. Let's just keep it a buck. which means the small percentage that they do go with men of color, that's getting divided up with some of these Latinos, and that just, it's a small market, specifically here in America. Even in the UK is a small market. They be tripping in the UK. I'll be watching some of Josh and Grace's videos on YouTube. And even Grace be calling out how, you know, a lot of Asians got that anti-blackness and stuff, and, you know, the white supremacy, creating these negative images and stuff. And I gotta give kudos to her. It's like, you don't have to stress out about them. I ain't never seen a black dude before in my life stress out about, oh, I can't get no Latino girl, bro. Man, they don't like black dudes. They ain't choosing up on us. They're not giving us the time of day, bro. I have never seen one black dude talk like that with the Latinas. Fam, bro. And they loyal. I think they more loyal than Asian women. I think they are. Let's talk about the loyalty. I'm not saying they perfect. Like, they ain't no cheaters or backstabbers with these Latino women. I'm not saying that at all. Nobody's perfect, really. It doesn't matter what background you have as a woman. All women are not perfect. But I'm saying that I think a brother would have a better chance of getting having a loyal Latina chick than the Asian chick, specifically here in America, even in Asian countries, to a degree. Because let's keep it a buck. A lot of these other cultures, they value family, right? So they care about what their family think, and they care about what their family say, including their friends, in their society. It's like, when you get with an Asian woman, it just depends on which one you get, what the individual is. I'm talking about specifically in Asia. They might worried about what their family might think about you because, you know, she's dealing with a black man. Y'all, we're perceived at being at the bottom. That's the stigma when it comes to black men. And then the skin tone too. This is a stigma when it comes to blackness, because whiteness is upholder in these Asian countries, and just in the Asian society in general, whether they're in Asia or in America, or even Britain. Like, with the Latinas, for the most part, you don't have to worry about that. I'm not saying there ain't no anti-blackness in Latin society or anything like that, but you don't have to worry about that from the Latinos. And plus, you know, these Asian women, like, if their families are not accepted, then 9 times out of 10, she's gonna drop you like a bad habit and leave you out to dry. Because, you know, they value family and they care about what their family think. I'm not saying that this is gonna be always the case, but I'm saying that this is gonna be a component to when dealing with them. And with Latin women, bro, they loyal. They're not gonna drop you just because they family don't like you. What you doing, this black dude? Dude, they're gonna be loyal for the most part. I'm not saying some of them gonna be loyal, because some of them might not want to take that pressure, or the pressure might be too much and they bail. But for the most part, they don't bail. Dude, I hear stories of Latinas, they're willing to drop. They value their family too. They value family and stuff like that too. But they're willing to, dude, if they like you like that, if they think you the one, you that dude, they'll sacrifice their family for you to be with you. I've seen this before. I've heard of this before. Dude, I've seen so many stories. I've seen this boxer, right? There's a boxer, he a professional boxer. His girl Latina, right? Dude, she's getting disowned from her family. Her damn dad don't want to talk to her. They don't want to be around her. It's like they kicked her out. They kicked her to the curb and shit. But they still together, bruh. They will sacrifice their family and then uphold those family values with your own family. Creating your own family and putting those values in your own family. Dude, I got an older cousin with a Latina chick. He been with her for like a few years. They had a kid together. He's about 8. He got 2 kids, well, 3 kids together, I think. Yeah. And she always around our family, like the black side of the family. I don't hardly see her around the Latino side of her family. So once they like you, bro, it's pretty much rap. I can't say the same thing for a lot of these Asian girls here, especially in America. I say you are most likely get that from their countries and stuff. But even then, bro, it's not 100% guaranteed, because I hear stories of dudes, that girls breaking up with him just because, you know, her family wasn't accepting and stuff. Is a YouTuber, black and abroad in Japan. He was talking about how you need to watch out for some of these Japanese girls and stuff. Cause he was on the interview with somebody talking about how one of his friends got caught up in like a custody battle, because like the reason his friend and the girl he was dealing with, she broke up with him because, you know, the family wasn't that accepting. So it's just something you have to watch out for. I'm not trying to discourage anybody to say don't put yourself out there. I'm not saying that at all, but I'm saying just keep an open mind. And I say when it comes to acceptance, I think black men would have a better chance with not only with Hispanic women, but her family, like the whole entire culture. Like once you're cool, like they know you're a cool dude and you're respectful and they rock with you like that, you basically part of the family. Like you don't have to worry about that. Oh, am I going to get accepted or not? Will they accept me and shit like that? Yeah, you might have to worry about that here and there, but that's mainly the ones that's worship whiteness. They're trying to get up there, trying to get a whole whiteness and stuff. A lot of these Latinas, they know what it is. They know the real life here. Some of them don't. Some of them do, but still want to play ignorant because they think they can get higher up in the social hierarchy if they chasing whiteness. But I say most Latinos, they know what it is out here, specifically here in America. And that's just in America. Like, you don't even have to leave the country. I understand why people want to leave the country because, you know, a higher beauty, even though the Latino women here in America, there's some beautiful Latino women here in America, but a lot of guys want to chase that higher quality of beauty, and then they don't like the idea of this whole Western culture thing with feminism and shit like that. So I understand, but again, bro, I still like Team Asia, but if I have to be honest, bro, I honestly think Latino women might be a little bit better for black men. And that's where I'm going to leave it at. I'm not saying I'm choosing one over the other, but I'm saying if I really had to choose, like if I had no choice and my life was online, I'm going with Team Latina. Like, I want to be Team Asian, but right now, I'm leaning more towards Team Latina, bro. You know why? I got my own opinions why. Let me know what you guys think, and out. Yo, let me get a PS for that ass. A PS for that ass. It's a couple more points I forgot to mention, but basically, I feel like Latinas might be better for a brother because they would tend to approach you. I have my own experience. I can tell you from my own personal experience, especially when I was in high school, I had Latino chicks come at me. I even had a Latino chick approach me before. Then I had another Latino chick that was into me, and she let it known. She made it easy to recognize that she was into me. And I had another one. I ain't even say anything to her, bro. I was like, I saw her cough right, and I was like, dang, you okay? And she said she all right. And then the next day, dang, she looking at me. She giving me the choosing symptoms and stuff, smiling at me and stuff. She Latina, bro. They'll let you know, bro. They don't be bullshitting. They don't be wishy-washy. If they like you, they'll let you know, bro. They would definitely let you know. But on the opposite end, I just don't see that from a lot of these Asian chicks. I could be wrong because I don't really have much experience with them anyways. And I'm talking like specifically here in America. I'm not even just talking about in the other countries and stuff. Now I heard that it's a lot different in Canada and Australia. Probably New Zealand too. The Latinas will chase a brother. They're not afraid to be seen with you. It's like they're not ashamed of being seen with you. They ain't really tripping like that. When it comes to like the anti-blackness and shit, they not tripping like that. And basically what I'm starting to realize is a dude that I was working with, he confirmed it for me. But he was like, he noticed how a lot of Latinos, they're not really checking for white dudes like that. I mean, you got somebody out there are, but that's not super common. And he was talking about how, you know, they ain't really looking at white dudes like that. Cause he said he saw a bad one that was kind of thick at like at the store. I'm like, damn, bro, wish I was there. And damn, basically Latino women, they're basically like, they're like the Asians to black men. For real, for real. Cause if they date outside their race, right, go interracial, majority of them, they're gonna choose up on a brother. They'll stick to their own dude, or they'll go to a brother. Get that chocolate. So they basically like our Asian women, to be honest. Just like the white man got the psychosis on the Asian woman, black men to a degree, we kind of got like some type of psychosis on the Latina. And then the other point I wanted to make is they're a little bit more understanding to black people, specifically black men. Like the shit we go through in this world, like the racism and shit, institutional racism. A lot of Hispanics in general understand that. Now you got some Hispanics that be on that bullshit, be on that anti-black shit, but that's not every Hispanic. I'm willing to say that that's not. You know, it is a lot, but at the same time, that's a lot of Hispanics that's not on that shit. So it kind of outweeds out the bad. But generally, Hispanics ain't really, I say they don't got anything against us. And they understand what we go through because they go through the rings too. They go through the dirt too. And I'm starting to see Latinas, right? Latina females speak up about racism and even like anti-blackness in their community. I see a lot of Hispanic women speaking up. And I'm starting to notice that, you know, black men network with Latino females. There's like a black and Latino couple down there in the Bay Area, right? They network with each other. So I'm starting to notice that. And this is basically all I wanted to say. I didn't want to make this long. Just a couple points I forgot to leave out. And this is it. Let me know what you guys think. And I'm out.